Hi, fourth grade. This week we have an exciting project. We are going to work with Google Sheets and we're going to play with M&Ms. Notice I wore my M&M shirt and my M&M robe to get us in the mood. So keep watching the video and we'll explain today's project.
Alrighty, so for this project, what we have to do is we have to sort our M&M colors. And so I have placed in cups each of the M&M colors. Notice I have my M&M cups. So I have my yellow, I have my orange, there's my red, all right, there's my blue, and my green. And I ran out of cups, but I have an M&M bowl. So there's my brown. All right, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to lay out the colors, and you have to count each of them. So you have to look at all the red M&Ms and count them. And then you're going to take that number and plug it into the Google spreadsheet. And we're going to chart out how many of each color are in a bag of M&Ms. And then we're going to create a calculation to see how many total M&Ms were in the bag. And then when we're done with that, we're going to make a chart, a pie chart, so that each piece of the pie will represent how much red, how much orange, yellow, green, blue, and brown were in the bag. So I'm going to show you how to do that with the rest of my video. But before I sign off here, I want you to take a look here behind me. Remember how I've always talked about all my M&M dispensers? There they are. I thought I'd share with you. Have fun, and I'll see you in a few minutes.
Alrighty, here we go. You're going to go into your May 5th tech assignment, and it's going to say M&M Google Sheet. So you go ahead and click on that assignment to open it up. And there's going to be step-by-step directions, but the video is going to help you out much more. So we're going to go ahead and hit View Assignment. And here's where I'm going to see my file that I'm giving you. So you just want to go ahead and open up your M&M Google Sheet. Your name will be right here. And this is going to take you into Google Sheets. So Google Sheets is what we call a spreadsheet. It is made up of rows and columns. Your rows go from left to right, and they have numbers. And your columns go up and down, and they have letters. When a row and column come together, they form a box, and we call that a cell. And that cell has an address, kind of like your house has an address. And this address for this box here would be A1. If I clicked over here, this would be C7. And what we're going to do today is we're going to take all that information we got from counting our M&Ms and put it into our spreadsheet. So you can always hop back and forth from your tabs to go back to Google Classroom to see the written directions. You can also have the video playing. Like I have two windows open here, so I have the video open on the left, and I could have my spreadsheet open on the right, and I could kind of do it and stop the movie and fill it out as I go. But step number 1 says to go to cell A1, and what we're going to do is type the word color right in there. And then we're going to come over to B1, and we're going to go ahead and type in the word number. All right, and then you're going to come down here. We got to write the names of our colors, but we're going to use the font color of that color name. So our first one we're going to do is red. So we're going to change it to red. We're going to go ahead and type in red. All right, our next one we'll do is orange. And then yellow. And then green. You can use any type of green. That one's a little bright. I'm going to do a darker one. Looks like I had to click back in the box after I changed the color. So click, change the color, click back in the box. Click, change the color. Brown, that's about as close as we're going to get. Click again. Oops, hang on. Remember my friend undo. There he is. Okay, brown. Okay, so now you were supposed to stop the movie there and count the number of red M&Ms and yellow and orange and all those colors. And right now what I want you to do is type it in there. Now, I'm not going to give you the correct number. That was your job to count. I'm going to just be generic, and I'm going to say that I had 9 red. And you just hit enter to go down. I'll do 10 orange, 11 yellow. Okay. But you put in the correct number based on what you counted from the movie. So you got to watch the movie. Those of you that are just trying to write from the instructions, you got to go watch this movie I'm making. All right, now you have charted your data. But this doesn't mean anything unless we do something with it. So the biggest thing that spreadsheets can do is they can do calculations. So we're going to come over here and we're going to type in the word total. And then what we're going to do is put in what we call an equation. Excel or Sheets calls it a function. And that function starts off with an equal sign. We're going to type the word sum because we want to add together all the numbers that are above us. So now I'm going to hold down and I'm going to do a parenthesis. And then I'm going to click and just drag down and highlight all my numbers. Okay, now I don't want to do the total box. I want to stop. So I'm only highlighting from B2 all the way down to B7. So here's column B. Move my screen a little bit here so you can see. This is column B, and we're in row 7 when we stop. We started in row 2. So B2 colon B7, put the ending parenthesis on it, and then we hit enter. It's going to tell us how many M&Ms were actually in the bag. All right, so I'm going to do that again. I'll show you another way to do it. Is you can use this little Greek symbol for functions, and we can choose sum. And then it automatically does the equals and the parentheses for you. So all you have to do now is just click and highlight all the numbers and hit enter. All right, now you know how many total were in the bag. And our last step of the process is we want to chart this information. So we're going to highlight from A1 all the way down to the last color number. So we're going to go all the way down to brown and over to that. We are not going to take total or the total number. So I have to select what it is I want to put in the chart. So I've highlighted everything I want to put in the chart. And I go up to Insert. And I go to Chart. And it's going to try to pick what kind of chart I want. And it takes a second or two here. And it should pull it up. There it is. I'm going to make my screen just a little bigger. Okay. And it probably will come right on top of our information. But this is like a picture. Just click and drag it. Okay, and we're going to do two things to it. We're going to change this title by going to Customize, and we're going to go Title and Access Titles. It's already set for chart title, and right here, right now it says number. We're going to say number of M&Ms in a bag. See, number of M&Ms in a package. Okay, we'll change that. Sorry. All right. And then the last thing we're going to change is we kind of want our pie slices to match our color word. So like brown, and we see an aqua color, it's kind of odd. So we're going to go to pie slice. And right now the word red is colored blue. So we're going to switch that to red. Then we're going to change this to go to orange. We're going to change that to be orange. And same thing, yellow to yellow, green to green. Some of them automatically happen. Okay, blue to blue, and brown to brown. And there you go. And that is your finished spreadsheet. Now notice you don't have a turn in button. So what you have to do is go back to Google Classroom and just hit turn in and hit turn in again. And your spreadsheet project is complete.
Well, I hope you enjoyed the project. I sure did. But I'm telling you, after counting all those M&Ms, I'm sure hungry. So I'm going to have a snack.